Welcome back to another anime list. I'm back, bitches. Welcome back. We're at number 30, and we're gonna continue with this list because that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so the number 30 list of all time in my top number 30 of the list of all time is Deadman Wonderland. Okay, so Deadman Wonderland. It's the main character is in this classroom like a normal school comedy show. All of a sudden, someone breaks through the window and slaughters the whole entire fucking classroom except for one character, and that's our main character. The girl that he likes, she decides the other main character who decides to slaughter everyone except for the main character. She decides to hold the girl that he has a crush on's head towards him, and he freaks the fuck out. Problem is that he's the one to blame. So yeah, that's the first scene in the first fucking episode, and then the prosecutor tries to get him up, but then something happens and blah this blah that. He gets evicted, and he has a shock collar. Shock collars means that if he doesn't have a specific amount of candy or he has to eat something, I forget which, his head will get decapitated. Here's the main reason why, and then all of a sudden this that the other thing. Here's the main plot. The first two episodes are just introductions of the main plot. He can use his blood as a rocket launcher. Like a rocket launcher, like an RPG. Like he can shoot his blood like an RPG and it hurts like fucking hell. So yeah, that's the main plot of the anime. He's trying to eat something so that way his head doesn't get decapitated. But he also can use his blood as a rocket launcher. That's the main gimmick. Now the other character that slaughters the whole classroom is helping him out because she thinks that he's cool. She also has blood powers. I don't know what, but she doesn't really matter because she doesn't really do shit. But she's in the same boat. Then they try to help each other out. Pretty much, he's in this locked. He's in the jail cell, but it's more like black market type of bullshit because of the fact that the matter is that all the characters that are important can use their blood as weapons. Like you got a guy who has fucking like he can put out sharp like scythe knife, sharp. He can turn his blood into freaking scythes at the end of a scythe as arms, and they're made out of blood. So yeah, but yeah. That guy loses his eye because the fact of the matter is that once they battle each other, whoever fucking loses an organ. Or a hair because he beats a girl and they decide to rig the whole thing so that way she can only lose her hair. The other guy wasn't unfortunate enough and he looks like a pirate now because the fact of the matter is that what happens. There's also an OVA which the character that has the eye patch now, he is a former cop. I don't know why the fuck he's in jail in the first fucking place, but whatever. I digress. Now then, why does this anime beat Dragon Ball Z? I'm gonna give you three animes, Deadman Wonderland, an anime that's already on the list. Well, no, two animes that are not on the list. Another and School Live. They're not on the list because of reasons, because I don't think they're not that good. Now then, when it comes to horror anime, when it comes to action packed, this anime is action packed to the beast. I mean, the first episode, the whole entire classroom gets fucking slaughtered. That's what Deadman Wonderland is, because you're trying to establish that everyone fucking dies, whoever isn't a main character or a side character, until the side character's ended. Okay. With that being said, though, there's just one reason why this anime is not higher on the list, but I'm going to explain why it's better than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a beam struggle. I think Deadman Wonderland makes it unique by using their own blood instead of energy beams like most generic Shonen Jump animes, and that's why I think it deserves to be higher than Dragon Ball Z. Now then, when it comes to higher up on the list, I mentioned before that another School Live and Deadman Wonderland. Another is a horror anime that is really creepy, but but it's generic and it kills its characters off right off the bat. That's why this another is not on the list because of that reason. Um, because of that reason, I might put it on the list. If I don't, I forget which. But yeah, another and if another is high up on if another is on this list, it's high up on the list because I don't think it's that good. Um, because of how it's generic. Okay, School Live does it a little bit more interesting. School Live is a zombie anime where four kids are trying to survive. Four kids and their teacher are trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. The problem is that one of the kids is hallucinating, and she thinks that the teacher's still alive, even though the teacher's dead, and she panics. They build up the horror fest on why people are delusional when it comes to zombie apocalypse, because then you see people that are alive but technically are dead, and once you figure out that they're dead, they like break down and they're totally done for. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Deadman Wonderland, however, doesn't do any of that. It just goes right into slaughter to the point where it's just action packed. I mean, there's a couple scenes that are horror, like the guy getting his eyes surgically removed, one of his eyes, in the classroom getting slaughtered. But there's pretty much nothing else. I mean, every other character that dies are just really enemies that don't really fucking mean anything in the story plot. So I don't really give a shit about them. If they're enemies, if they were serious to the plot, then yeah, I would consider it horror, but it's not technically horror, and that's my main gripe and why it's not higher up on the list. At least School Live and another have at least some horror aspects towards it, like the guy get cutting his fucking throat open, cut his fucking throat open. But the problem with Deadman Wonderland though, it does it right off the gate like another did, but the problem is the fact that it's not hoary, it's gory. It's not like it's horror. Because another, even though I think another's bad, but the thing is when it comes to the horror aspects, I think another beats Deadman Wonderland because I think Deadman Wonderland's more action packed. That's why I think. Don't get me wrong, when it comes to anime plots, Deadman Wonderland is a hell of a lot better than fucking another. But when it comes to horror aspects, I think another does it better than fucking Deadman Wonderland. And that's the main reason why I don't move it up higher on the list. It's still fucking good. Don't get me wrong. Deadman Wonderland is a fucking fantastic anime. But the problem is that I don't consider it more horror because of the fact that I don't think it does it right, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think of Deadman Wonderland? There's only 13, I think there's like 12 or 13 episodes. And here's a fun fact. You know the reason why it's short? And this is the other main reason, but this is the other reason why it's not higher on the list, but it's kind of minor. Is the fact that the person that made Deadman Wonderland finished the manga, but she never finished the anime because she got pregnant. Which I totally agree. You should stop making anime if you get pregnant. Which I have. That's on you. That's perfectly fine. But at least you finish the manga because I think the manga is always better than fucking watching anime because usually the manga sticks to the story. Naruto's the one for that. But to be frankly honest with you, Deadman Wonderland is a fantastic anime, action anime, not horror. I don't even consider this a horror anime. I think Alpha Lead's a better horror anime, and I don't even like that anime when it comes to horror. I mean, seriously, but when it comes to action-packed, this anime has shot blood everywhere, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? I think the concept of Deadman Wonderland is the main reason why it's at number 30, because of the fact that I've never seen an anime that uses using your own blood as a weapon, like knives, or turning your blood into knives, fucking like guns and stuff. I mean, that's unheard of. But what do you guys think about Deadman Wonderland? Does it deserve to be higher or does it deserve to be lower? You decide. I think it deserves to be at number 30 where it is. But with that being said, though, I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people because how the fuck does this beat Dragon Ball Z? Because Dragon Ball Z has 265 episodes and fucking Deadman Wonderland only has 13. Fuck you. This is my list. I fucking made it. Go fuck yourselves. Okay. Hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care, and I hope you stay positive, everyone. Woo! Next up will be number 29, and then tomorrow will be 29, and then we have an anime review because I need to get back into that stuff. So stay positive, and I hope you have a nice positive day.